Let's see here. All right, we're gonna pull that up here. Let's see what we got here. What's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Appreciate you all tuning into the stream. We will be knocking out today what ended up happening, and then also what I will be looking at for today. So let's see what we got here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, we should be on live. All right, I'm gonna pull up these numbers here so you can see what I'm looking at. All right, cool. Oh, dang, we got some bots in here already, man. That's crazy. Hold on, I gotta block some accounts here. Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. So we're just getting started here. So, we're gonna be going over today, and then I'm gonna find some more swings, see what we got on the list here. All right, let's see here. So yeah, we'll send out one notification. I'm gonna pull this other chat, and then yeah, we're getting started here. All right, cool. So honestly, let's go over the cues. We'll go over SPY. Obviously, we got Tesla pulled up, and then we'll go over IWM. See what the damage is here for today. So yeah, I want like a nice little stream here. All right, so cues. I have no other words for it other than I missed this upside. As you can see here, we had this upside. This is what I saw this morning, so this is what I had here. And honestly, we ended up, we still have this empty space here on the 676. I like that there. As you can see, we broke and closed above our wall, and then we ended up pushing up more. As for tomorrow, there is a lot of empty space below us. That's if we do plan on dropping. So yeah, there's a nice little gap here. That's what I would like to take to the downside. That's if we get it, of course. So 680, I want to see down to this 677. So depending on how, you know, these charts open, or this play opens up, this will be my play for the downside. So I might have to tweak that for tomorrow. But as of right now, it doesn't look like there's anything stopping us to the upside. Yo, Javon, what's up? Or Javen, my bad. I tried to see. Yeah, we can definitely. I'll pull it up. Hold on. And actually, I want to leave that one up too. So hold on. Let's see. Yeah, we'll leave that up after we go over these ETFs or these other ones here. Let me see here. So it's honestly going to be the same exact thing, I would say, on SPY. So this morning here we had. So I know this looked a little bit weird. You said okay, cool. I was like, I thought I was right, but yeah. I'm just bad with names, but it looks like I was right the first time. Let's go. All right, so above that 721, we had empty space here. So I know this chart looks a little bit weird, but I saw empty space, which was here. So we did get above that 721. And then we ended up going up to this empty space here. And so we ended up going up a lot more after that. So as of this second here, it looks like there's nothing stopping us. Could we continue? We definitely could. For the downside here, honestly, we can go ahead and get rid of all this. Right now, we do got a box here. Or at least empty space here under us there. And then also, we have empty space here. So for tomorrow, if we can build some structure, this is what I would be trying to attack to the downside. So that's what I got there. That was on SPY. All right, now let's do Tesla IWM, and then after that, we're going to look at some swings. Let's see here. Yo, thanks for liking the stream, guys. Appreciate it, guys and gals. All right, IWM, man. Yeah, this one here, this one, we ended up going up pretty wildly here today. And like I said, it kind of looks like SPY, Q's, Tesla. We aren't, there's like nothing stopping us, at least candle-wise there, as you can see, as I go to that higher time frame. As for the lower time frame, this is what I have here. Let's scroll in a bit. So for tomorrow, we can go ahead and get rid of this. I'll do it again tomorrow morning. It's all good. But yeah, we got this nice little clean little gap here, and then if we build some structure, so maybe a nice top and bottom wall. This is what I would like to target into the downside. That's if we get it. So that's what I like on IWM. As you see, we had a nice breakout side, and then we just kept on going. So that's there. So that's on IWM. If I wanted to create a box here, we got empty space. So we got a nice top, bottom wall there, and then right below this 281. So yeah, right below this 281. That's if we get down here. I want to see down to that, what, 280, and then I'll probably leave some runners trying to reach a little bit more. So yeah, looks good, looks good. All right, so that's there. Yo, Jas, what's up? NVDA. Oh, dude, we haven't even went over that, did we? Yo, Linda, what's up? Any codes for the Discord? I think there might still be one up. It's 30 Put Bros exclamation mark. So 30 all caps Put Bros and then exclamation mark after. That should work. Let me see here. Let's see. NVDA. All right, I kind of want to clear this whole thing. So we did end up going and touching this imbalance here, and then we ended up going back into this box, dropping back under. I got down to what, 195.69. So if we can get there, that's what I would like to see. As for right now, something that looks very clean. So I understand this looks very this looks very sloppy, right? So this looks like a whole bunch of slop, but we scroll over to the left-hand side. Yeah, we got a lot of empty space here. So under that's 194.99. There's a nice pocket beneath us here. So I've been waiting for this full move, and whenever this wants to happen, I will be participating. And then upside, I got above this 199. So we never got a close outside of this 199 area. Obviously for something clean though, I want to see above this 201. So either way, I don't care where we go, as long as we can get outside of this consolidation, as you can see what we are currently stuck in. So yeah, that's there. Yo, Hatch, what's up, bro? Any SPY puts? Yeah, we can pull up SPY one more time. I got you. Can I do Walmart? Nah, man, I'm more of like a Target guy. No, I'm messing with you. Yeah, I got you. So Walmart, we did Tesla, I believe. CI, FR, we got to go over that. Everyone knows about Netflix, which we will go over too. All right, let's see here. So on SPY, man. And obviously, yes, you know, we could end up dropping, right? So yeah, we could end up dropping here. And I'll be honest, there's a lot of empty space that is under us. I'm not gonna say this is gonna hit anytime soon, but yeah, there's that empty space. As of right now, I'm still liking more upside, just because there's literally nothing stopping us to the upside, as in candle wise. But what I have here, so kind of want to see us build structure. So we do got an empty space move here. So clean little gap up, no consolidation. So no red candles. This is what I would be targeting into. And same thing here. As of right now, I just don't see the structure that I like. Obviously, I want the 1 hour chart. I did this on a 30-minute, you know, that's fine. We do got nice pocket here. Looks like more of like a day trade for sure. So under that 723 down to that 721, if we can get that. And then of course my imbalance. And I will tell you what, trading today, these imbalances have been strong as freak, bro. So yeah, so this is the downside. This is what I would kind of want to see. And I was spamming the chat on Tesla pretty much all day. But anyways, you can see Tesla puts, we had a clear gap up here. So it literally looks exactly like SPY. So clean little gap up here. And then I want to candle close. And then you could see when we were getting that move, I was pretty much just spamming this play. I saw the movement. I was like, oh man, told them I was pretty much trimming here. And then we did end up eventually getting this imbalance touch. So there'll be times where I spam plays, and especially if we're moving nicely, then there's that. A couple other members end up hitting that play. Shout out to Fab. Yeah, they've been sending some but yeah, you can see what happened there. So yeah, that was on Tesla. So SPY, I kind of would like to see the same thing. That's if we get there, of course. So as of right now, it doesn't look like we want to drop though. Yikes. All right, so let me do CIFR. We'll do Walmart. I was in 190 puts and got out early. Any suggestions on holding? Honestly, it really depends on your entry. I feel like, obviously, you know, there's some other factors. At least for me, like, let's just say if I'm in a bigger position, and, you know, the trade's going well, I might end up, you know, taking some off the table, and then leaving some runners just to see if we can hit the rest of my targets or whatever. That's just how I do things, because, you know, there's some times where it's like, oh dang, I might get out too early, and then, oh, I could, if I would have held like literally like 5 more minutes, I could have made yada yada much more, you know what I mean? So that's how I do things. So I like to leave runners now. I mean, I always did, but I'm making sure I leave some runners for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much my standpoint though. The pullbacks get me every time. I feel like a lot of the times, and I see this a lot, especially in a lot of my plays. Especially, you know, we might hit the imbalance, and then like what we'll see it like 30 minutes later or so, like the full play may end up hitting. So that's why I like to leave those runners. And if I can take some off the table, I feel like it's a lot easier for me to hold. He said break even or hold the target. Exactly, man. So at least for me. And Glock is like, yo, leave those runners. I'm like, I got you, bro. So it's like, I don't know, I wake up, I'm not really shaking or like overthinking the trading. I'm just, all right, it's gonna work, cool. If it doesn't, that's fine. If you are shaking inside your boots while you're trading, you might be, one, you may not know what you're doing, or you might be oversizing. But who knows? All right, so CIFR, I'll be honest here, I'm not in this one, but yeah, this imbalance did hit. You can see we had this 24-hour chart. This is where we want it to break above. And then on the lower time frame, we actually did get some closes above our box, and we just moved pretty nicely. So we do have the empty space, which is there. I've been using the 2-minute time frame. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I like using the 5-minute. I like the 3-minute. I do look at the 7-minute like here and there. Those are my favorite time frames for like a lower time frame. But I do like to listen to the higher time frame because I feel like it tells me the full truth. You know, there's sometimes, and I know I'm gapping right now, but yeah, there's sometimes where it's like, oh, you chart it something on the 1 hour or the 4 hour, and then you go down to a lower time frame, and it looks so wicky, and it looks like it's moving crazy, but it's really not. I'd try to look at the full picture. But yeah, that's pretty much my standpoint. All right, let's see here. Let's see. So WMT. Yeah, this looks like one of these other ones that we have nothing else, stopping us. As for right now, let's break this down. We'll go to a weekly chart. Obviously, if it looks like if we get above this 133.89 and we get to close outside that box, then, or this wall here, then there's just nothing stopping us. Let me take a look. We'll have to break this down on a lower time frame. So let's see here. Let's see. Actually, that 4 hour actually doesn't look too bad. So we'll break this down. And a lot of times, if I don't see anything on like a 4 hour chart or a higher time frame, then I just move down to a lower time frame. And for this one here, I see that we got empty space, which is under us here. So under that 130, we got a nice move down to this 127. So that's if we end up getting there. Let me see here. Let's see. So this looks exactly like, 130, 127. Not a bad move. Not bad. So yeah, if we end up getting our break under our box, our wall, we do got empty space there. Right now, it looks like we are in consolidation. So if we're in consolidation, I don't trade, unless if I'm like a floor. So same thing like today. So how Tesla was caught in both sides there. Hold on, let's see. And I was literally spamming this play. I spammed it like, dang, I didn't realize how much I spammed it. Oh man. But yeah, Tesla, see, you can see we're in the box, obviously. We're getting in, and then we got our break under, and then so you can see what happened there, and then we actually pushed. But I will say those imbalances were very, very strong today. They did not play around today. All right, now let's keep going. All right, so we're gonna knock out Apple. We're gonna knock out, hold on. We got a couple other ones. Let me see here. And Netflix. Actually, you do already have Netflix pulled up. And then, yeah, we're gonna pull up a couple other ones right here. Can I go to Tesla for 1 second? Bro, I almost read your username out loud. That yeah, I got you, bro. So yeah, Tesla here. Dang, did I even do this one? I could have sworn I did. All right, so anyways, so as you can see here, and yeah, this was obviously, you can see the upside with that 465. Downside here, we did have a nice close under, and then we ended up dropping below. Let's just say screw all this and let's start fresh. Dang, I could have sworn I did this one, but I guess not. I guess not. All right, so it really just depends on how we open up tomorrow. So I might end up building more consolidation or a different box. Right now, it looks like on the higher time frame, we are in a bit of consolidation here. So that's what I can see. Okay, so it looks like we do have a 4-hour box though. So top, bottom wall. Below us, we got under this, 387, and then down to that 381. And then of course we got another little, let's see here. $387 down to $381. That's if we do end up breaking, and then I'll probably leave some runners down to that $370. On this lower time frame, obviously there is a box here, and then we get above that 394 up to that 398. So that could be for tomorrow, depending on how we open up. And then under that 389.61 possibly could be a nice pocket underneath us here. So looks good. Hoping for some good moves for tomorrow as well. All right, let's see here. So NVDA, we did do Netflix. We got to do Apple. Okay, so Netflix here, honestly, still looks really good. It looks like it wants to I was like, dude, I thought you were calling me Bruce Lee. I was like, how'd you know that? All right, 1 second here. All right, so Netflix has been going off a cliff today, and you can see. Hold on. So we actually did this on. So I actually boxed this on a 4-hour here, but then I moved my targets down to the 24-hour targets, as you can see. We got a lot of empty space, which is under us here. So we got this clean little gap up, no consolidation. And honestly, I want us to see if we can hit these targets. So 84.46 and then that 78.38. That's what I have there, which looks good. So this morning you can see that we had a nice close outside of our box. And then you can see the lower time frames. So I originally charted it on a 4-hour. And then if you move down to a lower time frame, you can see that we did end up getting some closes under our wall, which led us to drop there. So I'm hoping that we end up dropping more. Obviously, if we go back into this, let's see, this 90.40, what, 90.47. So if we go back into this box, we could see a little bit upside, but I like the downside on this, which looks really, really good. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get in or to do anything or to, so please do your research before doing anything, but doesn't look too bad, not too bad. Hopefully we keep dropping though. That's what I would like. All right, everyone knows about Netflix. Let's take a look. Apple. So Apple's about to hit this, or it's trying to hit this 284.73. It's trying. Okay. 286. Apple. All right, yeah, we got some empty space here, which looks pretty good. As you can see, I would like to see if we can get above this 284. So above that 284, 73, there's empty space up to that 286.35. So hopefully we end up getting there, and that's what I would like to see right now. But I will say that will be some killer empty space below us. So whenever we get this nice, let's see here, or whenever we built some structure, we do got this empty space here, which looks good. What about SOFI? Yeah, let's take a look there. Good to see. Hopefully you're doing really good today. Hold on, SOFI. Let's get out of there. Sorry, I'm popping my nails right now. All right, my fingers. But anyways, let me see, 24-hour. I had on this 4-hour. No, not 4-hour, 2-hour. 2-hour, 1 hour? Nah, it was a 1 hour. Okay, so this right here, this is more of a range. Obviously, yes, I've been waiting for this one. Still waiting. So we do got empty space, which is above us, above that 1683. We get above there. I would like to see if we can get to that 1857. So I got my alert sitting here. You can see where we have it. So hopefully we get up there. That's what I would like to see. And right now, this is more of like a range rather than a box. So I really like the upside. I'm going to participate in it if we can get it. But right now, I'm just going to leave that one alone. All right, so obviously, there could be some downside as well. Maybe on this higher time frame. Hold on, let's see. Like a itty bitty pocket here. And then we got some here. But yeah, right now I like the upside, and then we get through that 1683. Oh man, we got another nice pocket here. So that's what we try to aim for, like every single day. Doesn't matter if it's up or down. We try to go for the empty space so you can see like the before and after. So if it's downside, we're looking for the downside. We're looking for those empty space moves, and that's what I would want to see, but literally just opposite. All right, sounds good. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now. I got a lot of typing to do as usual, so I will be inside of the Discord now, working on these setups. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. If you don't want to join, no worries. I will be back on live tomorrow morning, so you can join my free live stream if you like. And yeah, we're working on a lot of new content, so stay tuned for that. So yes, thank you all so much. Either see you inside the chat or in my next live stream. So yes, have a blessed one, guys and gals. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And to the two, appreciate you.